Hello, welcome. This is gonna be a reading for whoever is gonna watch this reading. This is like almost between not an all sides reading, but it's a different way of how it is. Keep in mind that this is gonna be a good reading. Give this video a like and this. So this is gonna be Happy Friday to September um, or 15th, I believe. I think. Let me double check. I think it would be. Just give me one moment. I think it is that. I think it is that on my yeah. So this is Friday's the 15th of September. This is gonna be a good reading for it. So keep in mind about that. Keep in mind about how everything is, and enjoy about this reading. This is how it is. I hope you believe about that. Enjoy about all the possibilities out there. Enjoy of all of this because in a way of how you can see it, understand about how you can believe it, understanding about the methods, understanding about who's doing this and what's going on and who's doing that, right? And it's very significant on how that is, right? It's a graceful, satisfactory, guaranteed, and this is how it is. So I hope that you guys will watch this and give it a like, and let's see. So we're going to do at least the two card method. We have the left side, we have the right side. Usually I do it in the middle, but not really. So this is how it seems to be. I hope that you guys will like this. So we have the Two of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Now, there is no career in this situation. You lost your career. You lost of how it is. Now you're thinking, why is that possible? Because it's the same way, right? It's the same gigantic feeling, right? Now it is sudden because sad though, but in the way of how it is, right? So let's see how that is. Also opposite of that card, also opposite of that card, and what's in the middle. So we're going to see this. It's a very good reading about how it is. We're going to see what's going on here. So let's see. We have the Seven of Water is a complete complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Wow. Okay. Then we have renewal. Arcana Germile is review, evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. That's interesting. And this one over here, it says the moon, Archangel Haniel, is important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. That's the promising feeling of how that is. We always have to be focused, that ability. We always know from our strengths and our ways of how it is. But in when we brace the opportunity, we brace it. What that means is about my own way about embracing the opportunity, embracing about moving forward, moving a way of how it is, right? You have to remember that when things go a different way, they always do them, right? It's always that simple. It's always that way of how you could create your own methods and understand about that, right? It's who we are as the way of how it is, right? It's that simple. It's that way of how it is because you always have to think about that and you always picture it to understand about that feeling and understand about what's going on. So now we're going to see what's going on, and let's see. So now we have this, right? So we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in that situation. Now we have the Four of Wands reversed, and then we have the Pentacles reversed. Now we have at least four reverse cards. There, and there. Okay, so now we have that. Now we have to figure out, say, well, what's the opposite of this one? We have that one, we have that one, right? So we can do this a little bit. I'm not going to make it any, and we have this as well. Okay, so let's see. Then we can figure this whole gigantic reading. So let's see. So we have the Sun card is Archangel Uriel, is happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So you have the Sun card, right? Now you have ego is Archangel Jophiel, is a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. That's interesting too. And overall, we have the Ace of Earth is the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So this represents Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this is how it seems to be, right? This is how you can focus your ability, because you have to understand about that way, right? It's that feeling where you have a give and take situation, you know your rights, you know your abilities, you know the graphics, you know, it's that way, right? Because you see it as you believe it. And you have to understand that this is like almost like a mini pause situation, but it's not really a mini pause. You have to improve yourself to be worthy. Improving that you can do this as long as you need to. That's what's simple. It's simple. And simple is as simple does. That's how it seems to be. You have to understand that graceful feeling that you can do whatever you decide to do. No one's not going to help you to do it, but you could do it as long as you need to. Verify about that outcome. Understanding about that, right? Because you have to believe that yes, we are people. Yes, we can do whatever we want, but you have to improve yourself to be worthy as your opponent. If you're opponent for something, if you're doing something that you're not be doing, or whatever, it's your decision of what you're going to do. It's that simple, right? Because you can believe that you can do it as long as you need to, understand about the methods, understand your abilities, whatever it is. But you have to remember that this is what it is. It's focus, focus, and focus. And you have to be focused on what it is. Okay? So anyway, we're going to figure out about what these reverse cards are. So we're going to figure this out. But now we have a clear picture. We have a clear picture. So now we're going to figure this out. We'll put this in different orders. And then we're going to see it. Okay? So here we go. So Seven of Water. We have the Moon card. We have the Ace of Earth. Okay? We have the Ego. We have the Sun. And we have Renewal. Okay, so now we have all these cards. Now we're going to figure out, okay, well, why we have reverse cards. Let's see. We have the reverse card here, reverse card here, and we have a reverse card here. And let's see, I'll do a reverse card even here. Okay, so now we're going to figure this out of way how it is in this situation. Now we know that this is very interesting. So what's this card? What's this card? What's this card? And what's this card? Okay, so let's see. We have Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. We have Six of Air is things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. That's how it is for that one. We have Knight of Water is emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. Exactly how that is. And last but not least, we have the Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So we have that way of how this is. So if you're the air sign, the six of air, that represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in that situation. So you know you have to focus your abilities of knowing what's right, what's wrong in that system, right? And you have to improve yourself worthy to get things done. You can, overall procrastinate, or you could do something about it, but you have to have your own authentic self, your own belief that you can do this as much as you can, right? Let's see what's this card is. So we have the strength card. Strength card is an upright card, so that must be very interesting about that. What's opposite of the strength card? The Eight of Earth is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. In the way of how that is, you have to improve yourself worthy that you could do it, right? It's that simple, right? It's that formation where you can do whatever you want to do. You can expect them as you want it to. You know, you have to believe that you can do whatever you want to do. It's that simple. It's the way of how you feel, the way how you act. It's that simple. But you must remember that things have to go as long as they need to. It's that simple. There's always a will, there's always a way, but you have to figure it out as a way of how you can do it as long as you need to. It's that way. It's almost like a story. You have to go from the start, middle, and end. But if you just decide to say, okay, well, learning all there is to know about a topic, you believe about that, but you have to understand that understanding your own interesting way of how it is. You have to focus that ability. You have to focus on whether you believe in yourself or you don't. You have to be authentic. You have to be enthusiastic. You could make make someone laugh, whatever it is. But you have to believe that you can do this as long as you need to. I'm just a reader. I'm just telling you what to do. But you have to understand your own way of you can believe in yourself. You can believe it as long as you need to. It's that way, right? And you have to understand that feeling. So before I let you all go, you have to pay attention whether it's a good feeling, if it's a very interesting reading, if it's very focused, if it's understanding, understand about that, and believe about that, because you have to understand that you have to believe in your own self to get things done. No matter if you're going to procrastinate them and wait them to be disappearing or whatever it is, but you have to focus on that. So understand about that. Understand what my words are and believe about that. It's the way of how you can do it as long as you need to. It's that way of how you can progress. Progress is very good. You just have to remember that you have to retain that. You know, retaining your own way of how it is. It's that simple. You know, because you have to believe in yourself that you can do this, and as long as you need to, you believe about that. So understand about that is understand that you can do this as long as you need to, believe that you can focus on that, believe about how you can understand and under believe your own self, believe that you can do this, believe that everything can work out, and you can. So I hope that this good reading is helping you. I hope that this is going to be a good reading. Thank you very much. Um, give this video a like, and I'll see you next time. So thank you very much. Have a good day to y'all, and bye for now. Bye.